fat turkey, collard green, corn licking, Tyler Perry licking, bitch. Bitch, go get some collard greens, bitch. Go get some collard greens, bitch. You fat ass turkey, die, bitch. That looks like a raw piece of chicken. Collard green, corn licking ass bitch.
Billy, go the other way. Billy, go the other way. No.
Bitch, smoke me, nigga. Smoke me, bitch.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know we in downtown.
I don't give a fuck.
Go.
My birthday.
Hey, it's Billa's birthday. It's Big Billa's birthday.
Yeah. It's your fucking birthday. Yeah.
What is going on? It's today, so time comes out with another recap. We talking Young and Reckless episode 2, season 3. Before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Now, this episode had me excited because we got a return of an OG Blue Girls Club member, Alexis. Okay, the girls that never watched Blue Girls Club, y'all don't know how iconic this is. Okay, because the Blue Girls Club girls do it different. Like, it's no shade. Like, Zoe came from Blue Girls Club, iconic. Krishan came from Blue Girls Club, iconic. Who else? There's a couple other girls that came from Blue Girls Club, iconic. So it's like the Blue Girls Club, we just, they do it a little different, right? It picks up where we left off, where we see Lauren fighting Minnie, aka Mooney Long. Mooney Long got literally tore out the frame. Like, the way that Lauren punched her so hard out, Lauren literally punched her out the room. Like, she made her exit the room. That was the quickest exit we don't see on Out TV. What was crazy about it, it looks like the security and production was sort of happy about her getting tore. Like, they sort of seemed satisfied as to what was going down. Ferrari always got to big up the girls. So fake. Like, she like, it's giving my next star. It's giving heavy hitter. It's giving she can eat my punani. It's giving she on that. It's giving ride or die. Like, what the hell? Like, what about that Ferrari gave ride or die? Like, Ferrari just be saying stuff in her confessionals. Like, who be feeding her lies? Like, I really need to know who's feeding her lies, because she just be saying stuff. Do I get star from Lauren? The jury is still out. I just don't see any of the girls so far being like a star. The Kennedy girl, I feel like, is a star. She's actually really funny if you notice her in the background. So I would give it to her so far. But if we're going to talk about like star, I don't see for none of the girls yet. Maybe Alexis. So Lauren and Minnie end up facing off downstairs. They end up getting into it again downstairs. Before they head downstairs, though, Minnie is starting to trip out. She's starting to get mad. She's in a corner, and the security's trying to calm her down. And she start fighting back against the security. The other security, I guess the main security guard, pushed the other security guard away. He said, "Hey, don't be touching my security. You touch my security, I'm gonna send you home." And she's like, "Okay, just leave me alone." Like, my whole thing is like, where was these security guards when Mel was around? Because Mel used to terrorize these security guards. Like, I hope they still around when Mel come in town, because one thing about that Mel, she used to abuse the hell out of production security. Okay, so I hope the same energy is kept for Mel, because Mel used to terrorize these hoes. They go downstairs, they go for like 2 rounds. The way that Lauren fights, she doesn't use a lot of her weight. She really does come from the shoulders and kind of backs up the person she fighting. So Minnie really didn't stand no chance. She got her literally in the corner twice. The first time she got in the corner, and the second time she ended up getting her again. Why she wanted to go for another round, we don't know. But Lauren took the W. Like, that's just that. Okay, I don't think Minnie was gonna really win that again, no matter how much times she tried to fight her. Next thing you know, though, Ferrari's talking to Minnie, and we end up finding out that Minnie apparently showed her SCX tape to Ferrari, and that's why she casted her on the show. I said, not Ferrari becoming Blueface. Like, wow, like, you was really Blueface, Ferrari, and that you literally allowed that to happen, to where you saw another girl SCX tape for them to get cast on the show. But y'all that don't know, y'all, let me tell y'all the tea. Come here. So when it comes to Blueface, in order to end up on Blue Girls Club, you used to have to send him a nude. And when he sent you a nude, it was like a super pass to get on the show. So finding that out was sort of like a key to me. I remember back then. So to hear that now, it was like, damn, you on that type of time in Ferrari? She's talking about, yeah, I seen it, and she got on the show, and then she just admitted that out loud. I'm like, that's crazy. Okay, not gonna lie, I don't want to see it though. No shade to you, Minnie. Minnie not an ugly girl, but it's like, uh. So Minnie's still mad though, and Ferrari still telling her, she's like, "You reckless though. You reckless. Everything about you, you're the star. You're the big name of the show. Yeah." Minnie's like, "I know I'm too much. I'm popping it. I'm popping it." Okay. Ferrari just bigging her head up to make her think she's doing more than she actually is. So then Ferrari goes to talk to Amber, and I like Amber, but we need you to stop hiding. Okay. The only thing that makes me mad about Amber look like she in the witness protection program. Like, who are you hiding from? Like, don't she look like she in hiding? Like, literally, Minnie made that girl go into hiding. Like, I get her not wanting to fight because say what you want, but we have yet to see that black eye. Shout out to Amber for being smart and not letting us see that black eye, because y'all would have made that picture go viral. And we have yet to see it in full, effect. Right? But she's just like she's in hiding. The way she's acting, like she's hiding from a bitch. Like she's on an undercover TV show or something. But she seems really elated and happy to be there because now her op, got hit and she doesn't have to keep fighting her op anymore. Okay. She says she's not there to really prove that she's a fighter, and she's really there to really have fun and look good and stuff like that. So she hates how Minnie's trying to keep antagonizing her, keep trying to fight her, because at this point, Minnie is downstairs. She keeps trying to fight her and keeps trying to antagonize her. And I'm like, to me, Minnie was trying to get and fight her because she wants to redeem herself from what just happened with Lauren. Like, she saw how bad that's going to look once it does air. So she wanted to get in one round so that way she's not looked at as a loser from getting into that fight with Lauren. You know what I'm saying? In Ferrari, we need to clock your tea real quick. If that Minnie girl DM you talking about, oh, she want to fight her because she got her blood on you, on her, and then you still casted her, why would you cast her for that? You should have not cast her just off the strength of that. You was better off having Crystal. That's my whole thing. At least they got into it at the auditions. But you casted her after she done said that is crazy. Now, for what I heard, y'all, Minnie got beef with Naj. So I really feel like there's deeper reasons of bringing her on the show than just because, she's a big personality or something. I feel like they want her to eventually get into it with Naj, because apparently her and Naj got beef and they got into a big ass street fight before. So yeah, don't ask me how I know. So we see Kennedy talking to freaking Sai. Somebody said that Kennedy looks like they say she look like Nug with more estrogen. Y'all play around too much on this internet because that is so true. She really do look like a more feminine Nug. Like, if Nug got a cute ass stylist, it touched more of her feminine side. There has Kennedy. So Snow Blue joins them and she lets them know how like she wasn't happy with some of the girls checking her earlier because they felt like she should have hopped in or jumped into the fight or took a fade for Amber when she fought Minnie after she didn't want to fight Minnie no more. And Snow Blue is pissed because she's like, I just met this girl, I don't know her. Why would I have to keep fighting for her? I really wish not SCV would get that like that mentality out their head. Like, they feel as if just because like you get grouped up with somebody that y'all best friends and y'all been best friends for like the longest, and that is just not the case. Like, take Sky and Joyce for an example. Like, they met while going on the show. They didn't know each other before the show. So that's why when they fell out, people were like, oh my God, like they knew each other for such a long time. Like, this is crazy. No, they met going on the show and they're both from New York. So they decided to have each other back. Like, it was nothing to where like they would have years of friendship. That's why they fell out the way they fell out. They was effing each other up because they didn't really F with each other like that. They didn't know each other like that. So I like the fact that Snow Blue is like, I just met this girl. Like, I checked on her because I felt bad for the girl. And she was in a witness protection program. So that's why I checked on her. Like, I don't know her like that, though. Right? Next thing you know, we have the interest of Alexis. Okay? I can't wait till Blueface get out of jail. I wonder if he gonna bring Blue Girls Club back. I kind of hope he does. I know he sold the house, but it'd be kind of raw if, like, you know, he put the house, he buys another house on the market and decides to blow it up. Because right now reality TV is in right now, so a lot of the girlies, Blueface, took your idea of revamping BGC and ran with it. Natalie, okay? So you need to do your big one, Blueface, when you get out there jail. So she comes out there first, like, so you got beef with anybody? Like, do you know anybody? Oh, you got beef with her? Okay. Next thing you know, she was like, oh, do you know anybody? She's like, oh, Sai, I need that. So her and Sai start fighting. The reason why they're fighting is because of Shay Bands. Y'all know that bitch that be speaking gibberish? That's Shay Bands. We need Shay Bands back, okay? Y'all know Shay Bands ain't know how to speak English or worth or nothing. She like, what is talking about? We talking about, like, what is we talking about? Like, wait, you want to pay? Like, what's it? That was Shay Bands, right? Shay Bands and Sai, of course, have the beef because of the whole thing that happened on season 1 with the whole snitching thing. When Sai sort of like switched up on her, even though, you know, like they were supposed to be friends and cool. So Alexis is friends with Shay. So she was basically getting her lick back for Shay, right? The way that Alexis tore Sai, this is why Sai shouldn't be on Young and Reckless. Sai belongs on BBO. She's not a fighter. Like, to me, Young and Reckless isn't like a fight like a show for like the fighters, but like it's for the girls that's a little bit more scruffy, a little bit more rowdy, but they still pretty. It's like a step above South Central Baddies. And it's like Sai to me is even more above that. Like, she's more so like the influencer type, like a BBO. That's why I feel like she's not good for this show. The moment she ran up, it was over. Like, it was over. Sai asked for another round. Minnie talking about, eat, Sai, eat. She looked over, she said, oh, she not eating. No. She was drinking at that point. It was just that Alexis, that's a force to be working with. That's a pretty ass girl that know how to squabble. I was like, damn. I know the old Not As TV girls is shook, bitch, because usually the girls that know how to squabble, they don't really be pretty like that. They be kind of like funny looking or not not the prettiest, don't know how to dress the best. And Alexis got the whole package. Like, she really pretty as hell. And her face card don't decline. So it's like, that's the force to be working with right there. So Sai decides to call her out for a third round. Why she decides to, who knows? This last round made me laugh because Sai, why are you talking in the middle of a fight? She's like, what are you doing? What is this? Oh, God. The way Alexis just hopped on her like a frog, and it was just over for her. Okay? She was even mocking her when she was tied up her shoelaces. She's like, hurry up, trying to be funny. And she ended up being a joke. Like, it was really bad. Okay? Her mouth, Alexis' mouth was a little bloody, but if you look at Alexis's mouth, she has big teeth, like she said in the episode. So somebody could easily hit her and her mouth start bleeding. Some people easily bleed because, like, just as how their faces are structured, not because that person's doing so much damage that they have them leaking. Sometimes they got braces, stuff like that. So I wouldn't even give Sai that credit to shade the Sai. Okay, Sai's outside out of breath. She's like, oh, I'm so sick of bitches. I'm like, clearly not enough. It didn't seem like you were that sick of her the way she did you. Okay, like I said, Sai, I don't think is a fighter. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like you got to be a fighter to be on these networks. Well, mostly you got to be at least most of a fighter, but when it comes to being on a network, I just feel like she's on the wrong show and she should be on another show. Alexis lets us know some tea though about Mrs. Sai. She lets us know that she's like a booster. Okay, Sai, do you accept boosting, I'm just saying offers and stuff, because like I got a couple things and pieces that I want to get for the low. So it's like, no shade. If you do it for the low, let the girls know. Cause I may be team Side after I find out how you do how you do business over there. It's no shade. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm all up for any opportunity. So it's like, let us know, Sai. So she says she walks into stores with store tag removers. Y'all know when you buy stuff, you got the little tags on it. Apparently with store tag removers, and they'll be stealing stuff. and I guess boosted allegedly, and that's how she get her coin. Now this is what Alexis alleged that Psy does. Can I believe it? Yes. A lot of the girls out here just scam and do boosting and do a lot of that stuff. So it's like I wouldn't put it past anybody to do stuff like that on the low. These are hard times, so I ain't mad at you. So we see Lauren standing there. She looking like a stud that's in the military with this hat cocked to the side, looking at Minnie like she needs that. Minnie sort of walks past her and near her direction, and the girls are starting to instigate. They're like, "Hey, like you're not gonna get that." But if it was Amber, you would have been got that though. So what you trying to do, right? So she's like, "What you mean? Like I'm not trying to really fight and stuff like that. So it is what it is." And blah blah blah. The girls are like, "Oh, we didn't see you fight downstairs. We didn't see you fight upstairs. So it's like you might as well, do what you got to do." Before she can even get a whole word out, Lauren hops over to her and just starts getting at her. Security sort of pulls them apart. Ferrari comes out there. She's like, "Go to y'all room. If y'all don't want to go back to where y'all came from, go up to y'all room like right now." Okay. The girls go upstairs. And this the thing with Minnie though. Like, that's why I feel like a lot of the fans don't like her. You were coming so hard at Amber, but then when it comes to the Lauren girl, you don't have that same energy for her. So it's like that's why the fans are kind of on her ass right now, because it's like that's a little bit of picking and choosing. She goes back upstairs and Nug is not happy. Nug's like, "Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, like you coming with this negative energy. You took all this shit. Like, what's up with you, bro? Like, you wanna be in here or like you wanna be out? Like, I don't know what's up with you. Like, you doing a lot, bro. Like, I don't know about that." Nug did not want that girl sleeping in her bed. Mind you, it's about 3 of them hoes sleeping in one bed. So Nug was not happy. And she wasn't getting no pussy. All right. It was not what Nug wanted to do. Nug was not excited for that. Now, next thing you know, we get an entrance. And I feel like Nug gonna get into it eventually with Minnie. I feel like they're gonna end up fighting eventually. We get 2 new girls, Hennessy and Miss Buck, Queen Buck, Kayla, okay? I don't mind. She comes and walks in with Hennessy, and she gives us the definition of Buck life. And she also comes in, y'all, with an ALO 2-piece. Now, let's talk about this ALO 2-piece. Somebody's ALO 2-piece gotta be fake, because one ALO 2-piece had a white lining. The other ALO 2-piece was busting out the seams, Kayla. So it's like, what are the ALO 2-pieces was inauthentic? And we need to get to the bottom of it. I wish the editor kind of put more emphasis on that, because the fact that both of them came in black ALO 2-pieces with blonde bust downs is crazy. Like, y'all is twins. Y'all need to just stop beefing and become friends. So if y'all don't know, they got into it online because Zanaya was talking about her, and of course on South Central Baddies and that whole situation, we all saw how that went down, that horrible season 5. So that was already a thing. Okay, Legacy also pulls up, and Legacy is a part of this season as well. So Ferrari asks Kayla, she's like, "So, like, who you got beef with? You got smoke with who? Okay, yeah." She's like, "Oh, I got smoke with Zanaya and whoever want to be on bunk. Like, that's who I got smoke with." And Hennessy says she wants to get it in with Zanaya too, just off of the Mean Girls thing. I love how this season is shaping out, because y'all know I couldn't stand Zanaya on Mean Girls. No shade. Like, she got on my nerves. I don't know. I told y'all, Zanaya reminds me of a little girl who's like 15 trying to be a woman, and it bothers me. We also get introduced to this new girl named Jules. Also, she came in quoting Nicki Minaj. Girl came in, started quoting Moment for Life. She said, "I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queen when they raised me, because I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't phase me. Shout out to my haters, all that you couldn't phase me. And being cocky years later, okay?" She turned into a whole barb. I said, "I know that's right." You just gained a whole new fan base, boo. The barb's gonna live for you. Nobody has ever really done that on that TV. Smart girl. You just raised a huge ranking with the barbs. You already got a fan base rocking with you, girl. So Zanaya ends up walking in with Legacy. So, of course, Kayla's already asked her. She's like, "You want it now or later?" Do you want it now or later? Okay, Zanaya's just like, well, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, huh? It's so crazy. Zanaya's really small. Like, that's a small girl. For her to be fighting these big ass bitches, like her or not, I gotta give that girl her props. That is a small, teensy wincy type of girl. Like, small as a Tootsie Roll, and not the one Diddy had. Like, this girl is small. And like Kayla is like this one, literally the size of Zanaya is the one side is the size of one of Kayla's butt cheeks. No shade. One side of Kayla's legs. That's the whole size of Zanaya. Like she's that small. When Legacy walked in, y'all peeped the shade. She didn't really hug. She didn't really hug Miss Thang, Miss Ferrari. You see that? Because Legacy don't really mess with Ferrari like that. We're gonna see on the season where Ferrari runs up with that big BBL. Also, I wanted to point out, Kennedy, why was you holding Alexis's hand when she was fighting Sai? I peeped that. She sort of grabbed the hand as she was holding it, like she was grabbing it. They didn't make a confession or anything about it, but you gotta watch it closely. Like Kennedy held her hand, so I don't know if Alexis gets told about this or whatever. I'm gonna check the blogs later or something if people are calling it out. But she was holding and grabbing the hand because I guess Sai is her friend. But I just hate when girls play security on these shows because it's really irritating to me. Okay, so they get to be on back and about this whole two-piece set. I feel like the real two-piece set is Zanaya's. I think that Kayla's two-piece set was fake. No shade. Okay? Because the top did not look the same as Zanaya's. I feel like Zanaya actually has the real two-piece. So who y'all think got the real two-piece? For my girls in the comments, because of course I don't buy women's clothes, so I wouldn't know. Let me know which Alo's two-piece was the authentic one. So her and Zanaya start squaring up. Let me tell y'all something. Although Kayla was still getting a lot of hits in, the way Zanaya was still able to get in hits on Kayla, you gotta applaud the bitch. Like, that is a thick girl. And the fact that Zanaya was still sticking her, just booka baka, book, book. You gotta give it to Zanaya. I'm sorry. It's just like somebody that small shouldn't have been able to at least get a couple of hits in as she was able to get in. That girl is Zanaya is the definition of coming from the shoulders. That is the definition coming from the shoulders. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, and that was really the episode, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below. I want to know who was wearing the fake Elo's two-piece set. Okay.
No personal thing.